Hi everybody, welcome to this video that I hope will give you the opportunity to jump into a brand new world and a brand new project. Just wanted to go ahead and introduce the fact that we've got a brand new series that we put together for a video. Some of the previous videos over the past few days have talked about color and using color race. I know a lot of people don't necessarily get into that one, but I think it's a wonderful transition into the world of color, and also because it's such a compatible one with the graphite, and we can, because of the makeup of this particular type of pencil, we can use it with the same things we've learned, doing the graphite with the 5 pencil method. The layering is very similar, all kinds of things. So let's go ahead. I'll just show you this right now. This is the project. We had chosen a fish because we had never done one before, first of all. And next of all, it gave us a chance to have quite a contrast of color and clean edges. Not only the color and the clean edges, but the contour. Being able to show how we can create something that goes into a little bit more of a shadowed area by layering different colors and not just necessarily pressing harder, which is one thing that I am always interested in helping you not do. So with the tapered stroke, the 5 pencil method, the layering, it allowed us to just transcend into this particular color version now, with all the same exercises we did before. And the colored pencils that I used on this weren't very many. I'll just spread them out here real quick for you. I think it was about 13 pencils. These two are my graphite ones. But one thing I wanted to let you know about is that some of you may be tempted to try to put down graphite first. In this case, this is a wonderful pencil for preliminary. You can remove it. It erases quite well. You can lift it off with your kneaded eraser if you don't put too much pressure. And in that case, we don't have to worry about putting a drawing down in graphite first. And we have that opportunity then to add the color until it's where we want it. And if we need to bring any intensity into maybe a dark area, we can maybe use our graphite then. But I don't like to use graphite with the color pencils very much because it has a tendency to kill some of the colors. They just end up by being duller and grayer, and because they get mixed up with the color pigment when we put the color over the graphite. And so in specific areas, we can come back in with the graphite and emphasize something. Other than that, I think that it was a great project for us to learn how to do things like, again, a range of value that not only shows the color changes, but also shows that it's going to the shaded underside, and yet here's a transparent area here. And so we separate things like this, the body of the fish from the fins, by having great clean edges and showing patience to build things up in layering so that we can see colors down through the last layer we put on. We can see maybe even a different color all completely than what we're putting on now. That happened here in parts of the fins and places in the face that just changed. You see different colors, and then we had patterns within that, and figuring out how we're going to do it. Maybe planning in some cases for some of the dots and stripes, but in other cases being able to remove it, because we can with color race. It's a very forgiving media, and get the intensity of color that we want by being very careful and maintaining the tooth of the paper so that we can get the intensity of the color, maybe a lot more than some people may have experienced with color race. Now, color race is also really good because if I wanted to bring in a different type of colored pencil, maybe one with a wax base or an oil base, this is completely compatible because it will go right on over this if you want, except for the fact that once you do that, you can't get it off for the most part. And so that is the great thing. You know how I like to be able to alter and change and modify and remove and maybe even change the structure. I can alter a color just by using my kneaded eraser and just dabbing off something or using a rounded end and tapping out an area. I can do all kinds of things just like I'm used to doing when I'm using my graphite. So I hope that this will be a great opportunity for you to get into that color world. Some of the previous videos I put out here in the last few days, one of them was suggesting how to get acquainted with color. Some of you are probably very intimidated. It could become very scientific and a lot to remember, but I'd rather you have your own experience and see if you can make yourself that color wheel that I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, and just see how one color will blend into the other. What color are you going to come up with? You might come up with something that isn't even in the specified pencil, and you might come up with something that's just the color you enjoy. And becoming acquainted with it, take notes, see what pencils you use to overlay, have something on the side, an extra piece of paper, that's the same make if you can, and use it as a test sheet. And do a little patch over here and overlay another color on it just to see what happens. It's exciting. And to realize that you're able to go ahead and get into the world of color without having all the permanence that often oils or acrylics can have, even watercolor. I mean, there's no way you're going to get the watercolor off for the most part. And also some of those other waxier or oil-based colored pencils. Even some of the watercolor pencils, it's going to have a pigment that's going to go down into the recesses of your paper. So again, the 5-pencil method just works beautifully on this. We're able to protect the tooth and very gently lay on the layers gradually so that we can just stop at the right place and yet keep going if we want to come up with the right intensity. And we can, for the most part, take it right off, as I demonstrated in some of the previous videos here over the past couple days. Now, this is a brand new series, a new video series that is available for you today, and it goes into a lot more depth than what I've shown you over the past few days, trying to give you some answers to some of your questions. There's just so much to share, and I think it can really add the confidence that you might need to jump into color and also utilize all of the things you've done before. I try to answer as many questions, things that I'm thinking about as I draw through the project. I try to share as much as I possibly can and to give you as much experience through this project as possible. So I think you'll be pleased with the opportunity you have to gain more confidence and experience, with at least this introduction to colored pencils. And the fish is a little bit different subject, and it's a fun one, and gives us a wide range of opportunities, to again learn and experience the things that we've learned with the 5-pencil method before. So again, it's available today, and there's a pop-up down below the video that you can use to find out about it and to purchase it if you'd like. And so I encourage you to do that, and look forward to continue sharing with you. And it's always fun. It's opened up the world, I think, to a lot of people that might have never approached art, or at least one facet of it. And it's always fun to see what you're doing, and look forward to seeing what many of you will do as a result of this series. So we'll see you in the next video, and thank you very much for letting me share. Bye-bye.
Hey there, everybody. This is Jeremy Rowland with the 5-Pencil Method team. And as you just heard from Darrel, today is launch day. And that's the launch of our newest series, Intro to Drawing with Colored Pencils, where you get to draw Bubbles, our exciting tropical fish. It's really a great opportunity to learn about colored pencils and learn how you can blend colors and create custom color combinations and create beautiful gradations with color. So, like I said, it's launched today, and we want you to know that we got some pretty special discounts going on right now during our introductory sale. And we'll also be including, for a limited time, a free set of 12 coal erase colored pencils, just like Darrel uses in the actual lessons. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you go ahead and click on the little button down below this video, and that'll take you to the sales page, and you can learn all about this exciting new series and add it to your personal collection if you like. So, thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you soon. Take care.